said, just read it, because I was looking for movies that could be commercial and speak to the human experience. And
were you reading romance novels?
And I had never read a romance novel.
Never?
And she said, just trust me, read it. So I read it, and by the end of the book, I couldn't even read the text on the page because I was crying so much. My wife was in bed next to me, and she's, you know, that's snot.
But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because he's like such a funny director.
Yeah.
And so I said, you know, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? And he said, yes. So then every day on set, I was like, is today a comedy or is it a thriller?
It's a good mix
and
of
it's
both.
like, yeah, it's like really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and fun and like, you know, kind of like my outfit, I guess.
People care so much more about your personal life than they do your work, and if you aren't open with your personal life, then they just make it up for you and share it for you.
My dad was just of that generation where it's just like, he was Clint Eastwood, and less is more. Simple grunts is how he communicated.
It's believing that people and humanity are inherently good. And they crave nutritious food in their soul, just as they do in their bodies.
The idea that people think that they know you, I think because of how intrusive media is these days, people care so much more about your personal life than they do your work, and if you aren't open with your personal life, then they just make it up for you and share it for you.
For a show that ended up actually getting picked up and doing very well, and I was one of 2 people maybe, and then I get a call from my managers and my agent, and they were both on the line, which means it's something serious.
Right.
Either you got the job or there's something wrong.
Yeah, no.
And they said, so you were the choice, but the network said that your eyebrows would be too distracting.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
And then they went like,
Justin's team is pushing back hard. They have released messages and documents that contradict Blake's claims. These documents say that Blake was using her network to pressure the production team. Evidence is coming out that her network includes her husband Ryan Reynolds. According to an expert close to the team, the documents show that Blake used her influential contacts to push her demands. They are saying that in the messages, Blake referred to her contacts as her dragons. The messages imply that these dragons could step in if her demands were not met. This twist in the tale makes the drama even more tangled. What do you think of this new evidence? Now things are taking yet another surprising turn. Blake's lawyer has unexpectedly resigned. This major development has shocked many, especially considering everything that's been going on. The lawyer's public statement is raising eyebrows. It pointed to inconsistencies in Blake's claims. Sources close to the situation say this raised more questions about the veracity of her side of the story. Could this resignation signal trouble for Blake's defense? Fans are starting to wonder if there's more to this than meets the eye. This is a twist that no one saw coming, and it might change everything we thought we knew about this whole drama. What do you think this means for Blake? The story took an unexpected turn. Blake's lawyer left the case abruptly. People are saying this could be a game changer. An expert close to the matter implied that the lawyer's public statement hinted at inconsistencies in Blake's claims. This news is stirring up even more doubts. It makes you wonder what is really going on behind the scenes. Could this be the start of a major shift in the narrative? Stay tuned as we follow this twist and uncover what comes next. Emily Baldoni has become a key player in this drama. She has been behind the scenes documenting Justin's work. Her footage has captured moments that seem to contradict what Blake has shown publicly. In this leaked footage, Blake is shown pressuring crew members to implement the changes she wanted. She is seen cornering a script supervisor to demand alterations in the script. The footage also shows her hinting at a backup plan in case Justin refused her input. And shockingly, it captures her threatening to leak negative stories about Justin if she did not get her way. This new evidence is adding fuel to an already intense fire. Do you think this footage could change the course of the controversy? Stay tuned as more details continue to surface in this unpredictable saga. The leaked footage changed everything. At first, people saw Blake as the victim in this whole situation, but now things are looking very different. The public is starting to see her not as someone being silenced, but as a strategic manipulator. The clips show a side of her that few expected. And now people are questioning how much of her story was the full truth. Some believe Emily leaked the footage to protect Justin from false accusations. If Blake was pushing a certain narrative, this footage flips it upside down. Others see it as something even bigger, a spotlight on how power struggles play out in Hollywood, where influence can shape careers and control stories. So what do you think? Was this a move to clear Justin's name, or a rare glimpse into how the industry really works? This story is far from over, and there's still more to uncover. The internet flipped overnight. At first, people were rallying behind Blake. She was seen as the underdog fighting against an over-controlling director. But then the leaked footage changed everything. Public opinion started shifting fast. The phrase "evil plan" started trending as people debated whether Blake had been playing the long game all along. Was this all a calculated move to take control of the film? Was she trying to push Justin out and reshape the project to fit her vision? Theories were flying left and right. Blake's team was quick to fight back. They claimed the footage was selectively edited and didn't tell the full story. According to sources close to Blake, they believe key moments were cut out, making it seem worse than it really was. So now the question is, does this footage reveal the truth or just a version of it? And more importantly, will the public believe Blake's side of the story? One of the most surprising parts of this whole situation, Ryan Reynolds' complete silence. Despite being named in the leaked messages and allegedly involved in Blake's behind-the-scenes tactics, he hasn't said a word. No statements, no social media posts, nothing. People are starting to wonder. Some believe he's trying to fix the situation quietly, working behind the scenes to smooth things over before it gets worse. Others think he's staying silent to protect his own reputation, keeping distance from the controversy so it doesn't affect his career. And then there's the possibility that he just doesn't want to get involved at all. But with so much attention on this drama, how long can he stay quiet? Will he eventually speak up, or let the headlines play out without him? This controversy isn't just about public perception anymore. It's starting to affect Blake's career. Hollywood insiders are now second-guessing whether working with her is worth the risk. Some are saying that the leaked footage has damaged her reputation in ways that won't be easy to fix. Casting directors are reportedly reassessing whether her involvement in future projects could bring unwanted drama. No one wants a production overshadowed by behind-the-scenes tension. And if producers think an actor is difficult to work with, it could mean fewer roles and fewer opportunities. But there's another twist, the legal side of this mess. Emily Baldoni's footage might have exposed the truth, or at least a different side of the story. But did she break confidentiality agreements by leaking it? Some legal experts are saying she may have violated contracts tied to the production. So far, no lawsuits have been filed. But if Blake's team decides to fight back legally, this could turn into an even bigger battle. The real question now, will Hollywood close its doors on Blake? Or will she manage to turn this around? Through all this chaos, Justin Baldoni has kept his cool. He hasn't lashed out at Blake, not publicly at least. No heated statements, no dramatic accusations, just facts and evidence. And that approach might actually work in his favor, instead of getting caught up in a back-and-forth battle. He's letting the leaked messages and footage speak for themselves. And people are noticing. For someone who was initially being painted as the villain, this controversy might actually clear his name. If anything, this whole situation proves one thing. He wasn't the one playing games behind the scenes. And that could end up boosting his credibility in Hollywood. People love a redemption arc. And Justin, he might be walking away from this looking like the one who was unfairly blamed from the start. So while Blake's future in the industry is now uncertain, Justin's might actually be stronger than ever. Blake Lively has spent years building an image of charm, wit, and effortless relatability. But now, that image is at risk. The leaked footage has shaken up public perception, and people are starting to see her in a different light. The once beloved actress now faces a tough choice. How does she fix this? If she goes on the attack, doubling down and aggressively fighting the claims, it could backfire. The more she pushes back, the more people might see it as damage control rather than the truth. And here's the real danger. What if more footage comes out? Right now, the leaked clips have already caused massive speculation. But if additional behind-the-scenes moments surface, moments that paint an even clearer picture of manipulation, it could be the final blow to her credibility. This isn't just about one movie anymore. It's about her entire reputation. Can she repair it before it's too late? This controversy isn't just about Blake or Justin. It's about how Hollywood is changing. For decades, celebrities and studios controlled their narratives through carefully crafted PR spin. A well-timed interview, a few industry connections, a polished public image that used to be enough, but not anymore. Now, with everyone recording everything, from behind-the-scenes footage to leaked text messages, the truth, or at least another version of it, can come out whether Hollywood likes it or not. This scandal proves that personal documentation, like Emily Baldoni's footage, can flip the script in an instant. A polished statement in a magazine or a carefully worded apology online can erase video evidence. So what does this mean for Hollywood's biggest stars? It means they can't rely on old-school PR tricks anymore. If the cameras are always rolling, their real actions might speak louder than their public persona. And if this situation has shown us anything, it's that no one's reputation is untouchable anymore. Emily Baldoni's unexpected role in this mess has changed everything. Whether you see her as a whistleblower exposing the truth or someone with her own motives, one thing is certain. This controversy will not be forgotten anytime soon. Her leaked footage flipped the entire narrative, and now the industry is watching. Will Blake recover from this? Will Justin come out stronger? And more importantly, will this scandal change how Hollywood operates moving forward? This isn't just about one film anymore. It's about power, reputation, and the way the industry protects its biggest stars. One wrong move, one unexpected leak, and everything can change in an instant. So what do you think? Is Blake a victim of a twisted Hollywood power struggle? Or was she the one pulling the strings all along? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep this conversation going.